Hello, friends. Mount Kailash is such a sacred place where Lord Shiva resides. This is not just an ordinary mountain. It is also called a miraculous mountain. The greatness of Shiva is beyond comparison. Mount Kailash is also considered a symbol of Dharma, righteousness. In India, there are many places where miracles of Lord Shiva can be seen, but this mountain itself is a living miracle. So friends, let's start the video. It is said that till today, no one has been able to conquer the peak of Mount Kailash. That is, no one has truly set foot on its summit. The center of this mountain is no less mysterious, and its glory is infinite. This mountain is situated in Tibet, and there is a very famous name associated with it. Someone who, thousands of years ago, is believed to have reached the summit of Mount Kailash. In this video, we will tell you about the only person said to have climbed this miraculous Mount Kailash, and will also make you aware of some strange and mysterious things related to Kailash. So friends, don't go anywhere. Stay with us to the end of the universe itself. Friends, 6,638 meters high Mount Kailash is only about 22 kilometers shorter in height than Mount Everest. But while hundreds of people have climbed Mount Everest by now, in that entire list you will not find the name of any person who has climbed Mount Kailash. It is said that only a spiritually accomplished and truly pure person can even attempt to climb Kailash, because when and how this mountain reveals its power, no one knows. This mountain holds immense significance. In any list or textbook, you will hardly find names of people who have successfully done this. For this reason, it is called an unconquerable mountain, meaning a special mountain that simply cannot be conquered. But when you start reading the ancient history of Tibet, you come across a story that says, many years ago, a spiritual saint from Tibet actually did this impossible task. His name was Milarepa. Milarepa was a great spiritual guru of Tibet, and through intense meditation and deep spiritual practice, he attained enlightenment. He was filled with extraordinary, almost miraculous powers. It is said that the great master Marpa was his guru at first, but with time, even Marpa accepted Milarepa's greatness and became his disciple in a spiritual sense. When Milarepa started climbing Mount Kailash, another spiritual master also began the ascent with him. But after climbing quite a distance, that master had to face the blazing, unbearable heat of the sun and strange, unearthly sounds echoing around the mountain. At that point, Milarepa touched the summit of Mount Kailash and even meditated there. It is said that Milarepa reached the peak of Mount Kailash in just a few moments. After this, he became extremely famous across the world. From his stories, we get the feeling that a person who possesses otherworldly knowledge, who can see beyond this dimension, can reach the top of Mount Kailash very quickly. In the entire age of Kali Yuga, this is believed to be the only incident when someone actually touched the summit of Mount Kailash. If we look into more recent history, in 1926, a mountaineer named Hugh Rutledge tried to climb Kailash with all the modern equipment of that time. But due to bizarre weather, loss of direction, and sudden changes in time and surroundings that science could not explain, he could not climb further. After that, many world-famous mountaineers tried to conquer this mountain, but no one succeeded. Whoever came here driven by ego and stubbornness eventually had to bow down before the power of Mount Kailash. Almost every climber's experience was very similar. The moment they set foot on this mountain, their sense of time and speed seemed to change. The weather would suddenly turn hostile. Their fingernails and toenails would start growing unusually fast. Disorientation and strange illusions would confuse their minds and mislead them. The weather became so unpredictable that it became impossible to forecast anything. All of this has made Kailash a kind of eternal, unconquerable mountain. Scientists have still not been able to fully understand the source of the radioactivity that seems to come from its core. What is that mysterious power that stops everyone from climbing this mountain? How did Milarepa Baba gain that knowledge by which he reached the massive Kailash peak in just a few moments? Lord Mahadev is called the Adi Yogi, the first yogi, meaning he was the one who first taught the world the path of meditation and yogic practice. Milarepa, too, is said to have received the knowledge of deep meditation. And it is through this knowledge, this inner science, that one can reach this mountain with ease, a place that modern technology, despite all its progress, still cannot reach. Friends, maybe you do not know about many places around Mount Kailash, such as the Yam Dwar, the Gate of Death, where no one can stop Yama, the god of death, from doing his work, or the Manasarovar Lake, and many other such mysterious spots that lie in the shadow of this sacred mountain. Even today, Scientists have not fully understood these places. The true story and complete mystery of this incredible mountain are still beyond human understanding. No one has been able to fully measure or define it in words. So friends, how do you feel knowing that there is a saint associated with Mount Kailash who is believed to have truly reached its summit? Do let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, then please like it, share it as much as possible, and subscribe to our channel. We will meet again in another such powerful and divine video. Till then, the masker